Welcome to the official catch-up. Today I've got Craig Holmes of Clydebank on. How are you doing, Craig?
Aye, not bad, not bad.
Good. How are you getting through this, mate?
Well, at the moment I'm working. I'm working from home from Tuesday to Friday. Working from home, and then other than that I've got plenty of spare time now, so just trying to plod along and keep fit while we've not really got much to do. Football go when it's back.
Brilliant, mate. And I take it, have you been in touch with some of the boys and that? Are you still WhatsApp groups and whatnot? Are you still keeping active?
We've got a WhatsApp group. We had a wee, we were actually on Zoom at the weekend with our gaffer office, just zooming us all, just checking in, see how we're getting on, and just because obviously the announcement came out that the season was over last week, so he was just kind of checking in and seeing how we were getting on and kind of telling us his plans for next year. And then Kirky's doing a wee quiz night Wednesday night, so we'll see how that goes.
I done the Scottish football one that the SFA done, and I to be honest, mate, I never done that well. So hopefully you do a wee bit better.
No, I think a few of the boys think Kirky's well known for dressing up, so I think they'll think he'll come onto the video with some sort of makeup on or something.
Brilliant. And obviously the majority of people listening in will probably know you from your time at Cumbernauld Colts. I actually messaged you about a month or two after you had moved because I completely missed that. I was wondering kind of where you went, basically. I thought you might have been or something, but I completely missed that one, mate.
Not as much put out about it. I think it just kind of happened, and then that was it. It was moving on to the next thing, and then I don't think Colts or that put much out about it for them to really know.
Yeah. And how did it come about? Because I said to you, obviously when I messaged you, you and like say Craig Murray, Stephen O'Neill, and that you were always kind of like, well, certainly from midfield going into attack, you were always sort of like quite like standouts for me basically in that team.
Yeah, it just it kind of came about because I had played, so a couple of the guys that are now in the management at Clydebank, I had played with them and under them at Rossvale, so I kind of knew them from there, and I hadn't actually, the gaffer who Moff, I hadn't actually really known Moff at the time, but like say Kirky, I'd played with Kirky, and I think it kind of came about for there, and they got in touch with Cumbernauld Colts to kind of go and explore it really and see what they were offering and maybe just something different. Because I've been at Colts for a couple of years then, and I think I probably would won one of the league cups at the time, and I think that's probably where I decided to go, because at Colts we competing with the likes of Kelty Hearts and who've got bigger budgets and much better players. We were overachieving in a sense, and I think a different challenge was something I wanted to try and do.
Yeah, and obviously Colts since then I've kind of brought in a few guys, obviously from like Queen's Park and that, and from what I've read, obviously they want a challenge next year. But in terms of yourself, I take it are you signed up for Clydebank next season?
I am signed up till next summer, so I am kind of. I just seen there just before we started that Clydebank got accepted into the West of Scotland, so it's probably that was kind of, because I knew that was coming up, so that was part of the reason why I wanted to go to Clydebank as well. It's something different, and they're obviously an ex-senior team, and they're work up the ladder, so it's something different to try and do, and maybe see them go up through the leagues as well.
Yeah, definitely. And in terms of the sort of difference in quality, to be honest, we usually ask guys this from probably coming down from league football, so it's obviously good to get a perspective from like a former West Junior side. Have you seen a lot of difference between the West Juniors going into the West of Scotland compared to like East?
Before I'd actually played with Cumbernauld, I'd played quite a bit in the juniors, but like kind of going from juniors into the Lowland League, it was like there's definitely kind of different styles of football with kind of the Lowland teams like say Cumbernauld. We were well known to play good football. James and Craig were really keen for us to kind of get on the ball and play, whereas going from Lowland League to the junior now, I probably found it a wee bit difficult for the first month or so. It was a lot more physical. There wasn't really as much football getting played as I was used to, but it was a challenge. But I think kind of after a month or so, I've kind of fit it in a wee bit better, and it's been a lot more easier that way.
And it's one thing that I usually hear, or I've heard anyway, it's usually about different styles compared like West teams and East teams. It's a wee bit like that, but in terms of the quality and the standard, I think it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, definitely. The quality of players, probably a lot of the players have went for junior state, Lowland League and the leagues anyway, and the quality of players are just the same. It's just, I don't know, it just seems to be a bit more physical in the juniors, and whereas the Lowland seems to be more kind of tactical, footballing wise. But you seen it in the Scottish Cup when Talbot played Kelty. It was completely different to the Kelty we played against.
Are you looking forward to obviously being, well, you obviously mentioned it, but are you looking forward to possibly playing potentially East of Scotland Lowland League? I hope there's going to be a cup competition. I'm not 100% sure if there will be or not, but is that something that would be good, maybe playing the Colts again?
Yeah, I think it'd be good to kind of see the differences, like obviously mentioning Talbot and Kelty, but it'd be good to see differences between like a Clydebank and a Cumbernauld Colts to kind of see where they kind of come up against each other and how they get on against each other. But as I said, I don't think there's much difference in quality between any of the two leagues, and the teams are probably the same for whereabouts they are. Mid-table teams against mid-table teams in each league will be kind of matched.
I don't know if you want to be reminded of this, mate, because the result wasn't great for you on the day, but you obviously scored the goal with the first round in the Scottish Cup against Pennycook. It was an absolute peach. I do believe, did you get an award for that or anything like that?
I got it was like a wee kind of momentum. It's like an ornament. But it was a game to forget, to be fair. But that was my first game back. I was out injured for about 6 to 8 weeks then, so I was kind of just glad to get back. But coming on, because I came on at half time, we were 3-0 down, and it wasn't great. To be fair, I scored when it was 3-1, and then in the video it looks like we're thinking we're getting back into it, and I'm running to get the ball, and then they go up at the park and score not long after.
I spoke to a few sort of Pennycook boys obviously recently, and yeah, I think they've got sort of good memories of that. And obviously they went on and beat the likes of Stenhouse Muir, so it didn't seem that bad, obviously, but at the time it's.
I know. I think a lot of people underestimated it, to be fair, because when we got beat, we were kind of. Everybody was just like kind of shocked about it, but then obviously Pennycook went on and showed that they were better than what they were made out to be, I think.
Yeah, definitely. And well, I know you mentioned obviously the juniors have called their season. Kelty Hearts yesterday were declared the champions. Lowland League, the Highland League's declared their champions, and Bora. A lot going on obviously with Scottish football in terms of the SPFL. Have you got any opinions on it, Craig? Obviously, no trying to be controversial in that, but yeah, have you got any opinions on it at all?
Okay, it's a bit of a mess, I think. I think it was a decision that was inevitable. It had to be made, didn't it? And Kelty were top of the league at the time, so like you can't take it away from them. Although Bonnyrigg, obviously, it's harsh on Bonnyrigg because I think they had a right good season, and for when that Colts we beat Kelty at the start of the season, and then we played Bonnyrigg a couple of weeks later. And from those two games, I actually thought Bonnyrigg were the better team. They were more organised, and I actually thought they would have been on and won the league. So it's a bit of a dampener that you can't get to see it kind of come to an end naturally. But Kelty Hearts were top of the league at the time, so it's hard to take it away from them as well.
Yeah, I did. To be honest, I did hear that quite a lot from people that like both teams compared. I did hear from a lot of people that Bonnyrigg were seen as the better team. I think it is harsh on Bonnyrigg, but I think a decision was really made, or had to be made, when the Highland declared the champions, because it puts kind of pressure on the SPFL to say, like, look, we've got Highland League champions, Lowland League champions. Maybe the thought behind it is to push these teams into the SPFL, I think.
Yeah. I hope Kelty do get to go with the SPFL, to be honest, because they've definitely got the players there to go and do well in that. And you look at Cove, how they've done this year. Like, there's no reason why Kelty can't go and do the same.
In terms of Clydebank, obviously, you guys are sort of pushing for your licence and stuff. Are you a wee bit excited on that end of things? You know, you kind of mentioned obviously that the west of Scotland and the drive to put the club forward, but in terms of facilities and whatnot, are you looking forward to that sort of side of it as well?
Yeah, it's good. So like when I went there, not long, I think it was the start of this season, they just went back to their original pitch. It got the new Astro down. So since I've been there, it's obviously Broadwood's for Cumbernauld Colts. It's a good stadium and you're playing in it every week, and it's a kind of luxury there. But kind of going for there to Clydebank. Obviously, you've not got a big stadium that you're playing in every week, but you've actually got, no disrespect to Gimmer locals, you're getting 200 to 300 there at your home game, so it's something different, but you've actually got a bit of a crowd there. And the pitch is pretty much the same as Broadwood. It's a brand new pitch and it's really good. And I think once next year starts, like once a gaffer, he gets his own players in and kind of have the boys that he want to keep for this year, I think he'll get his own style on it, and the pitch will really suit us next year, and we'll maybe get a bit of a fortress there.
And I take it you're fancying your chances for the West of Scotland?
I think we've got a good squad just now. I think once a gaffer has a look at it, and he'll probably add in his own players, I think we'll have a good opportunity to go and do well. Just before we'd stopped there, we'd played Pollock and Talbot recently, and Pollock we lost 4-1 to Pollock. They were really good, Pollock, to be fair. And then the next week we played Talbot, and I thought we competed quite well against Talbot, and I don't see a reason why, if we could be consistent enough, I don't see a reason why we couldn't go and challenge the likes of Talbot and Pollock. Good to get a mention of the goal in it, at least.
It was a bit of a share one, obviously, because of the result, but I had to find out, because I can't. Usually, sometimes you see pictures or whatever if you get the award, but again, the catch-up's kind of really expanded from then. It used to be so easy keeping up with boys. Now it's just a nightmare.
I know, it's mad.
No, I really appreciate you coming on, Craig. I hope you do well in the quiz, mate. Obviously, we'll see how it goes in that. But no, it's great, obviously, to speak to some guys that have been in the Lowland League and obviously in the West of, well, now going to be the West of Scotland. Stay safe, pal, and all the best.
You too. Thanks very much.